Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sun Devils will kick this deep to start us off. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Snags the good throw. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Graves. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Arizona State. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Cornhuskers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Near the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
In it to win it.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona State 7, Nebraska 0.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? He's not going to make it. The defense stops him behind the line.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned for on downs.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14, Nebraska, 0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hunt over the middle. It's Hunter. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute.
They switched me on the wrong guy. Can't find myself. That's tough.
They have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught at the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff and allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 36 yards away. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Trying to extend the play. Gets the ball up as it's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass here. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
On the ground, it's Nunez. A quick juke to get free. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And the Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The sack sets up an important third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Klein. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And there's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle, but first down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to put it down and run. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The important 3rd down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The tight end has got it. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Arizona State 24, Nebraska 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Klein. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Huskers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Cornhuskers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
691, Gators score! Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Cricket!
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns
Heartbreaker.
on the speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down to avoid the tackle. That one hurts.
Nasty work.